too loud. The music's too loud, Geof.
It hurts my ear.
Geof, what time is it?
4:32 Friday morning. What is wrong with us?
4:32 a.m. You know, a couple months ago, I used to wake up this early to go to work.
Yeah, really. I used to be responsible.
And now, all of a sudden, I cannot fall asleep at a reasonable hour.
Yeah, it makes me feel like such shit. Like I'm a complete asshole.
And it's not, I guess it's not technically insomnia because I'm getting my 8 hours in, or my 12 hours. Believe me.
Well, I'm not even getting my 8 hours in. I'm still like sleeping just a little bit.
Yeah, I usually get at least like, I don't know, around like 6 to 8. I'll go to bed at like 8 o'clock and wake up at 4.
Yeah.
And I cannot fall asleep at night.
Yeah.
It's the weirdest thing. It's just impossible for me. I'll be up, watching TV in the living room until, maybe 3 o'clock rolls around, which in our case, considering we don't, wake up early in the morning, considering we're not employed.
Who cares?
It's not that big a deal. That seems like a reasonable hour to me. But then I'll go in my bed and I'll lay there and I can't fall asleep.
Yeah.
And then I'll turn my TV on in there, put on a little like cable news to try to bore myself to sleep. And that still doesn't work. And next thing I know, the sun is shining through my window. It's 7:30 in the morning and I still haven't gone to bed yet. And you've been going through the same thing too. That's what's so weird. I wonder if this shit is contagious because we both have the same problem going on.
Oh my god, it's awful. And I just feel so bad. Like I'll go to the local convenience store at like 6 in the morning, and all I really want is like a donut and a pack of cigarettes, and like all these like migrant workers are there getting ready for like a 12-hour day in the sun, and I'm just like, oh man, I gotta go to bed in like 2 or 3 hours probably.
It's ridiculous. So last night, to try to sort of get rid of this issue, I was having some problems with the girlfriend.
Oh no.
About the fact that I'm up all night and then I sleep all day, so our time spent together is kind of at a low level at this point because we're not awake at the same point.
She's usual.
She's
a normal person.
She's a normie. While I live the vampire lifestyle.
One of those day walkers.
So I decided, here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to sleep from when I woke up, which was like 4:30. I woke up at 4:30 in the afternoon on Wednesday, and I decided I'm not going to sleep until like Thursday night, 9, 10 o'clock when I'm just too tired and I'm going to pass out. And
Which is an awesome plan until you really get into it.
You'd think it'd be really good. Like, and I had the typical, like, everything was going fine. 7:30, 8 o'clock rolls around, and like, I feel good. I feel full of life and vigor.
And then you just hit a fucking wall.
You hit a wall. I had to take a nap at like 9 o'clock. I did that until about 11.
Yeah, even the like nap, which should be just like a basic night's rest, you wake up and you're just like, can't fucking sleep anymore.
And I had to wake up at 11 because I had some shit that I had to go do. And then I get home and I sleep again. I fall asleep again from like 2 until 6 o'clock. And now I'm like tired, but I can't fall asleep. My body's tired, but my mind is just fucking racing. And I've tried like all kinds of things to fix this. I tried that whole not sleeping forever. Yeah. I tried, when I can't sleep, I'll go, maybe fix myself a warm glass of milk. Or,
Grandma's remedy.
Or I'll go drink a couple beers, usually that.
Or jerk it or something.
So, yeah, anything. Oh, dude, I'll jerk it constantly in my room from like 3 o'clock until 7:30. Just hope like I'm shooting blanks at that point. And I'm just hoping that it'll just wear me out where I can go to bed, and it doesn't work. No. It doesn't work. And I don't know what else to try. Have you tried anything to fix this?
No, just trying to do the 24-hour thing where like I'll just be so fucking tired I can finally go to bed at like a reasonable hour. It just never works out that way.
No, because you get to the point like when I tried to do that last night, whatever, I got literally like nauseous. I couldn't function. I thought I was gonna puke unless I got some sleep. It doesn't work, and I don't know how to get rid of this. I know I guess in theory, the best way to do it is like, start to go to bed like an hour earlier and an hour earlier and wake up an hour earlier and an hour earlier. But
I don't think, like, one of the things I was going to try was just, like, go to bed an hour later until it was, like, a reasonable time. Because it's so much easier to go to bed later than to try to go to bed earlier.
That's a really good idea. So
It's
if I go to
still
bed at
fucking worth
8:30
it.
in the morning and then 9:30 in the morning, 10:30, and then eventually I'll get all the way till like 10 o'clock when most people would
That'll
go to
take,
bed.
like, a month and a half.
But that's not a bad idea. I didn't even think of it that way. That's a good
Yeah.
plan.
Still, dude.
But and the one thing that I'm almost tempted to try at this point, but I'm so afraid is the sleeping pills.
Why are you afraid?
I had one really, really bad experience with sleeping pills. And my friend Swanee, who listens to the show, he'll appreciate this story.
Name drop.
We were on a flight, who, by the way, will create the Will and Geof logo, which will be here soon.
Thank you, Swanee.
So we were on a flight. We were coming home from Hawaii to Chicago.
That sounds like an awesome trip.
It wasn't a mancation, though. But let's just clarify that. It was a large group. We were taking this flight from Honolulu all the way to Chicago. It's like, I don't know, 7-8 hours, something like that. And we're both kind of like a little bit antsy. They're like, there's no way we can survive an 8-hour flight. This is going to be hell.
You're a little flirty.
Oh, fuck that. So we were like, hey, dude, I have a really good idea. Let's go to the Walgreens here in Honolulu. Let's pick up some sleeping pills. We'll take them when we get to the airport, and then by the time we get on the plane, we'll be passed out. It'll be like a time machine. We'll get to Chicago, and we won't even realize that any time has passed. So that was our brilliant plan. We take these pills. We both took one, and it really didn't do much.
Oh, yeah. You can't take one.
That's like the recommended dosage. We took that and it didn't really do shit. So we're like, dude, we just got to empty this fucking bottle.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we take like, a fistful of Unisoms and it was hell, dude. I was tripping balls on this flight. I was absolutely tripping balls. It didn't really it kind of made my body tired, but my mind was just out of fucking control. And I felt like a meth head. I wanted to just itch my skin off of my body. And I don't know why. I was going fucking insane. And then Swanee mentioned this to me too, and I also had this little issue where when you did try to go to sleep on the plane, you close your eyes, and all of a sudden it's like you're wasted or something. You get the spins, and you feel like the plane is starting to do barrel rolls
That's
in midair.
the entire problem with sleeping pills. It just makes your body tired, but your mind is still like just going, and
You just feel like a paraplegic or something.
yeah, I'm a potato.
It's awful. We need to remedy this problem, Jeff.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I really do like that idea of going to bed an hour later every day. That really could do some.
My work. I haven't
Well, Jeff,
100% tried to put it into play, but
well, you've had some distractions from the plan,
no
right?
distractions.
You've
no.
had some distractions from the plan.
This is a bit about insomnia.
Care to clarify my claim?
Nah.
All right, we'll save that for a later episode.
Oh boy.
All right, let's go try to get some sleep.
Good idea. Let's get off of that subject.